septal nephridia are present on the septa. Septa are nothing but in between the segments we have these lines here. This is our septa. So the nephridia that are present here are called as our septal nephridia. These are the septal nephridia. These help in pumping the blood from 7th segment to the 11th segment. We find aortic arches which help in pumping the blood. We have a dorsal blood vessel and also a ventral blood vessel. What do dorsal vessel do? Dorsal vessel moves blood from posterior to the anterior. It collects blood from all over the body and moves the blood. What do ventral vessel do? Ventral vessel moves anterior to posterior. It distributes blood. It distributes blood to all tissues of the body. And then we have seen the 4 pairs of aortic arches that are present. These are seen from the 7th to 11th segments. Okay. Going into the respiratory system of a earthworm. Respiratory system is mainly its moist skin. Okay, it's moist skin. The exchange of gases is done in the earthworm. That is, earthworm respires through its moist skin. Earthworm respires through what? It's moist skin. You can see in the picture, from the skin only the oxygen enters and the carbon dioxide moves off. The skin is the respiratory organ. There are no special respiratory organs present. No special respiratory organs are present in the earthworm. The gaseous exchange occurs through the skin. Skin must be moist. Moist skin helps in the better diffusion. The moist skin helps in better diffusion of the gases. This respiration through the skin is called as a cutaneous respiration. Cutaneous respiration. So what kind of respiration is seen in the earthworm? It is a cutaneous respiration. After respiration, we will go into the excretory system of a earthworm. Okay, see, in earthworm the excretion is carried by specialized structures called as nephridia. What helps in excretion? It is the nephridia. We have 3 types of nephridia. We have septal nephridia. Okay, we have septal nephridia, and then we have integumentary nephridia. Also we have pharyngeal nephridia. Okay, so what are the septal nephridia? These septal nephridia are something, they are present on the septa. Septal nephridia are present on the septa. Septa are nothing but in between the segments we have these lines here. This is our septa. So the nephridia that are present here are called as our septal nephridia. These are the septal nephridia. What do these do? These remove waste from blood. These removes the waste from the blood. And then we have integumentary nephridia. What do you mean by integumentary nephridia? These are embedded in body wall. These are embedded in the body wall of the earthworm. So what do these do? These excrete nitrogenous waste. These excrete nitrogenous waste out. So here are the integumentary nephridia. And then we have the pharyngeal nephridia. These are the nephridia which are present in pharyngeal region. Very simple, based on the location. We have the septal nephridia, we have integumentary nephridia, and we have pharyngeal nephridia. What is the excretory product of earthworms? So the excretory product of earthworms is the ammonia. Ammonia is the excretory product. So these are said to be ammonotelic organisms. These are ammonotelic organisms that excrete ammonia. Okay. Looking into the nervous system of earthworm. Earthworm has a very simple nervous system. Okay, it has a very simple but a well developed nervous system in it. So what are the things that it has in its nervous system? It has a cerebral ganglia. So cerebral ganglia is nothing but the brain of the earthworm. So this cerebral ganglia is usually present above the pharynx. We see cerebral ganglia is present above the pharynx here. This is also known as suprapharyngeal ganglia. After the cerebral ganglia, we have subpharyngeal ganglia. Okay. So subpharyngeal ganglia or the ganglia that are present below the pharynx. When it is seen above the pharynx, it is suprapharyngeal ganglia, which is also called as cerebral ganglia. When it is present below the pharynx, it is called subpharyngeal ganglia. Along with it, we have a nerve ring. Okay, nerve ring is formed around the pharynx. Nerve ring is formed around the pharynx. Okay, and then we have a ventral nerve cord. A ventral nerve cord is seen. It runs along the entire body length. It runs along the entire body length of earthworm. Okay, and it gives segmental nerves in the sides. The segmental nerves are seen at the side. We have segmental nerves coming on its sides laterally, but it is running along the entire length of earthworm. We see a ventral nerve cord. So what are the components of its nervous system? It's the cerebral ganglia or suprapharyngeal ganglia and subpharyngeal ganglia. We have a nerve ring and also a ventral nerve cord. Now at last, let us come into the reproductive system of a earthworm. Earthworm is a hermaphrodite organism. What do you mean by a hermaphrodite? That means it is a bisexual animal. What do you mean by bisexual? Bisexual in the sense it has both male and female reproductive organs in the same individual. However, here self-fertilization does not occur. Even though they are hermaphrodites, the self-fertilization is not seen. Self-fertilization is not seen. Cross-fertilization is occurring. Cross-fertilization occurs. So let us see what are the male reproductive parts present in it and also the female reproductive parts present in it. So the male parts present are the testes. There are two pairs of testes present. We have two pairs of testes, and then they are present in the 10th and 11th segments. They are present in 10th and 11th segments. You can see here testes with the testis sac in the 10th segment, and in the 11th segment we have two pairs of testes. And then we see seminal vesicles. So what do seminal vesicles do? They store sperms. Okay, you can see the seminal vesicles that are present here in the picture. These seminal vesicles, they store sperms. After seminal spores, we have vas differentia. What do these vas differentia do? These help in carrying the sperms. They carry sperms. And then we have male genital pores. So these male genital pores are located on the 18th segment. Okay, on 18th segment we see male genital pores. All these comprises the male reproductive system of a earthworm. Coming to the female, we have ovaries. Okay, here we have only one pair of ovaries. These ovaries are present on the 13th segment. Here you can see a pair of ovaries present in the 13th segment. We have a oviduct. Oviduct is present which carries ova. To carry ova, we have a oviduct. And then we have a female genital pore. Female genital pore is present which is located on the 14th segment. On the 14th segment we have female genital pore present. Okay, so coming to its fertilization, what happens in the fertilization? During mating, two earthworms exchange their sperms. Two earthworms, what do? They exchange their sperms with each other. Clitellum present will secrete cocoon. Okay, clitellum present is going to secrete cocoons. These fertilization occurs inside the cocoon. Where is fertilization seen? Fertilization is seen inside the cocoons. Cocoons are formed by the clitellum. How is the development? It is a direct development. What do you mean by direct development? That it has no larval stage. No larval stage is seen. We see a direct development in case of earthworms. So coming to their economical importance, they help in increasing soil fertility. Okay, they are used as vermicomposting, and they are used in research purpose also. So this is the importance of earthworm. We've seen that the fertilization occurring here is a cross fertilization. As they are hermaphrodites, no self fertilization is seen. Cross fertilization occurs. How is the cross fertilization taking place? Two earthworms exchange each other their sperms. In this way, the cross fertilization occurs, and clitellum prepares the cocoon. These cocoon are secreted out. The fertilization occurs inside the cocoons. This is all about the internal anatomy of earthworm. Let us now look at some PYQs regarding this. The first question we have is the structure. Which structure increases the absorptive surface of the intestine in the earthworm? What is the dorsal fold that we have near intestine? It is our difflosome, which increases the surface area for the absorption. It is the dorsal fold.
Doubts stay uncleared. Hours of self-study, yet biology still feels confusing. Because sometimes you don't need more lectures, you need personal guidance. At Crack Mentors, students get live personalized online one-on-one biology classes with dedicated faculty support, personal doubt solving, and focused improvement strategy.